Hi everyone. Hello. At this video today, I want to talk about how at times we can feel lost and feeling very lonely, and also feeling that we have no direction or nothing. No direction. Okay, so as we are on Ascension, as you all know, we do find at times where certain aspects of our humanity or who we are as humans, in things like feeling lost and lonely, are coming up more frequently. Okay, and it's nothing really to lose sleep over, or to get really stressed over, or to worry that there's something wrong with you. What you do want to understand when these feelings of feeling lost and loneliness is just because we are integrating so much, and we are working towards a 5D life. That we're finding that our paths are very unique. Only we know what we're going through, right? Only we know how we're dealing. And sometimes, you can have people to speak to and talk to about, how you're feeling, but sometimes it is just you. Sometimes nobody will either understand you, or they just don't get it, or they're going through something completely different on their own ascension journey, right? It's very hard for all of us to relate. We're either all relating or we're not relating. So the loneliness is just allowing you to sit with it. And for me in particular, I've always felt like quite alone, right? Even though I've got a very big family, and I've got a number of friends, and now I've got, a dog, and I still find that even with everything that I have, I'm finding that I still deal with loneliness, okay? I'm also quite introverted, right? Also, those who do know me know that I don't randomly go and talk to people. People randomly come up and talk to me and just, dumb stuff, on the street or whatever. They have to, have conversations with me, but that's just because of the energy that I give out. But I do find that feeling lost and the loneliness is very unsettling to me. I don't like it. I don't like feeling like I have no direction. And those who have been following the page have known that last year, for almost 8 months or almost a year, I had to walk away, only because nothing felt right. Nothing felt in alignment. I was lost. I didn't know which direction to take with the page. I evolved and I grew from the Sacred Light Intuitive into the Star of Avalon, and that only just clicked, a month ago. So I guess in reflection, I had to go through that loneliness. I had to feel lost for new things to come online, for me to find my direction. And I don't know if you can see it in my, I don't have it. I've got a post in a sign in my room. Oh, you can't see it. That just says, actually, it's a little bit of a messy room, but says those who wonder, excuse all the mess. Those who wonder are not lost. Not all who wonder are lost. And that fits me really well, right? I look at that every day and I'm like, that is me. Just because I wonder, and just because you wonder, and you walk around with no direction, it doesn't mean you're lost. It just means you're walking to where you are going to be, all right? Where you're going to find yourself, where you're going to feel connected and feel part of a community and feel where you belong. And I think a lot of us, we've grown up to think, or society has made us think, that we need to be really self-sufficient. We need to rely on ourselves. We need to, not have, don't bother anyone with your issues, and just, deal with stuff on your own. And only, I guess, past 10, 15 years, everyone's talking about tribes and communities and stuff like that. But when you're somebody, which is great, don't get me wrong, but it's also, you can be parts of massive tribes and communities and still feel lost, and still feel loneliness, and still feel like you've no direction, and how you can bring purpose, to your life. And for me, how can I bring purpose to my life was the main cause of feeling lost and feeling loneliness, right? How can I be of service? How can I bring who I am as a healer and, soul retrieval and do all that Akashic work? How can I bring all that forward? How can I help humanity when there were times when I just didn't even feel like it, right? I didn't even want to help myself, okay? Didn't even want to help myself. And we do struggle with that, right? We do struggle with, with helping ourselves first so that we don't feel lost, so that we don't feel loneliness, so that we have a sense of purpose and we don't feel like we have no direction. But, last year taught me that having no direction and feeling lost and feeling loneliness was because I was birthing new things, right? It was because the Star of Avion had to evolve. It had to come through. I had to allow for the Sacred Light Intuitive to step back so I can get a new direction. And so I could bring a new purpose to my life. And so also I could really hone in on focus on who I was and what I wanted to do. And that is healing in any way, shape or form.